Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Tech with Joanne. I'm Joanne, and I did want to make a part 2 to my how to make an NFT in Canva video. I did want to pick up where I left off because I didn't want you guys to be confused about how to actually now generate the art. So I showed you how to create the art. Now it only makes sense to show you how to put the combinations together and actually generate the art. All right, so I'm in Canva and you saw me create this pixel NFT. And I did talk about some of the assets, so I do want to go over that again. I have my girl, I have my second girl, I have my bow, which will be in place of where this white part is. If you watch that video, then you know what I'm talking about here. I said if you wanted to change the bow so that it's interchangeable between girls, then make the bow on a separate layer. So if you haven't watched that video yet, definitely go watch that video and then come back to this one. So I have my bows that that's going to go in the place of the empty spots, and then I just have a few backgrounds. So what I did is I just went ahead and I clicked download. I made sure to check transparent background. Remember, you need to have the pro account in order to get the transparent background, and the transparent background is super important. So if you don't have that, click the link in my bio. This is not Instagram. Click the link in the description box and you will see a link for Canva, and there is a free trial for the pro Canva account that you can use. I think it's maybe like 14 days or so, which is more than enough time for you to actually get this done. So go ahead and get the free account, free trial, and so that you can get access to the transparent backgrounds. And Canva is such a good tool that you'll most likely want to keep it and keep using it. Anyway, just click transparent background and click download. So once you download, your NFT art is going to be in a zip. So you want to go ahead and you want to unzip it. And now as you can see, I have all of my art here. I'll need to re-download my backgrounds because of course when I did the transparent background, it didn't download these properly. So that's no big deal. I'm just going to go to download and I'm going to re-download my 3 backgrounds. Okay, so now that I've downloaded my backgrounds, I have my 2 girls, I have my 2 bows, and I have my 3 backgrounds. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go and generate this artwork. So there is a website that I found where I'm going to be highlighting this website inside of this video today. This is not sponsored in any way. It's just a website that I found that I thought would be useful for you all that's trying to actually generate your NFTs and you don't know how to do this yourself. So I just went to Google and I just typed in NFT Generator, and this is one of the ones that came up, so I'm just going to use this one right now. So if you go to pricing, you can look this over. So the pricing is completely up to you. I'm just going to show you how to use this and then you can make those personal decisions yourself. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and sign up for a free account and go ahead and get everything up for you. Oh, this is pretty cool. It actually does smart contracts as well. So this is perfect that it creates the smart contracts for you, and then you can just go ahead and deploy your NFT directly to whichever blockchain you want to use. All right, so let's just get into how to use this and how to actually get started with generating our artwork. So let's get started. And you just want to go ahead and play around with these features, see exactly how everything works, and I'm just going to quickly walk you through it. Right here it says login with MetaMask. This is where you will actually connect your MetaMask wallet, so just go ahead and do that. You want to have a name for your project. I'm just going to put my Pixel Girl. I'm just going to put, and then you just want to put a project description. All of this is important because all of this stuff is actually going to go into your smart contract. So make sure you don't skip any of these steps. So go ahead and put in your project description. Alrighty. So put your description in. You want to make sure you decide what your collection size is going to be. So if you click this little arrow, it gives you a little bit of help. So it says the number of items to generate up to 10,000. You aren't going to be doing 10,000. It's going to be based on what did you choose, and also it's going to be based on how many of these assets that you have. Of course, this right here cannot generate 100 because I only have 2 girls and 3 backgrounds. So this is where creating enough layers comes in handy, and you're going to need this. So you can have maybe 5 different girls, so to speak, maybe 10 different bows, and then with your background, maybe you'll have like 20 different backgrounds. So all of those things will give you a different kind of combination. All right, so just make sure you have enough layers to use. So I'm just going to go back here and I'm going to do, yeah, I'll just leave it at 5 for now. So what are your dimensions? So the image resolutions are picked from the first image you drag and drop. We expect all images to be the same resolution. You don't have to worry about this because everything that you downloaded is exactly the same size. There will be no discrepancies here, so you're perfectly fine with that. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is the layer name. So we're going to upload our backgrounds first, so you can leave that as background, and you can do the rarity settings. Rarity settings is really good. Let's say for instance, let's go back here, and let's say for instance, I only wanted maybe 10% of my girls to have this red bow. When I upload this red bow, I would set the rarity settings and I would just change this so that it's a little bit lower so that this generator knows not to use the red bow that often or the gold bow. Maybe the gold bow is like extra special. So I would put the rarity settings so that it's low so that not as many girls get the gold bow. That's what rarity means. You can do advanced like this where it says assets and it's advanced. You can do that, but just go ahead and change the rarity. I'm going to leave this as is because again it's just a little quick little thing, but this is definitely comes in handy if you have one particular asset that you don't want used a lot, which means you can up the price when that asset is used. So that means that my gold bow girl could maybe be worth more because she's rare. I'm just going to go ahead and close that, and then as you can see I'm on my background layer and I can leave it at that because I'm just going to go ahead and upload my backgrounds. So it says click or drag and drop images here, so I'm just going to go to my folder and I'm going to grab my backgrounds and I'm just going to drag them over. So as you can see, my 3 backgrounds are present. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a brand new layer and I'm just going to call this girls, and I'm going to leave everything the same. Everything over here, nothing here needs to be changed because all of this remains the same. If again, I would set the rarity if I needed to. So I'm just going to go ahead and drag and drop my girls here. And then the next layer that I need is my bows. So I'm just going to drag and drop my 2 bows over here. All right, so now all of my assets have been uploaded. I want to go ahead and I want to click preview. So as you can see, this right here is what my little NFT would look like. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. So now I just want to go ahead and I want to generate my NFT. So right here, I could actually choose my pricing that I wanted. So if I had enough assets and I really wanted to make a larger collection, then I would go ahead and I would choose that right here and it would generate all of the collections for me. So I'm just going to click generate collection. So it says, please provide your email address to download your collection. I'm just going to go ahead and do my Gmail really quickly and then I'm going to click download. So let's take a look at what the collection looks like. So I'm going to unzip that. So as you can see, it gives me 2 folders, and these 2 folders are essential. You're going to need this. So it has my assets and it has my metadata. Inside of the assets, it has everything that I'm going to need to actually upload my NFTs to the web. And then when I go to my metadata, it's going to have all of my JSON files. And the metadata is what shows you all of the information about the NFT, like the background color, which bow was used for which girl, and it names everything. And this has all of the important information inside of it so that you can actually have proper descriptions on the web. So you need that when you're creating your NFTs and upload it to the blockchain. The metadata is super important. All right, so back to this. Let's go back here. So you have your metadata file, you have your assets. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at some of these and see what they look like. So as you can see, this is where having the free account is problematic because it does have this NFT branding on it. So you may want to go ahead and just purchase the next plan up, or you can do what I did. I just went to Google and I typed in NFT Art Generator, and you can go ahead and you can look and see which ones have free accounts and without the branding, because nobody wants this at the top of their artwork. But this is just for example purposes so that you can see how easy it is to actually create your artwork in Canva with these different layers and now get a visual of what it would actually look like. So if I go back here, and as you can see, that's why creating the bow layer was super important to me, because I wanted both girls to be able to have both bows. You can see she got the red one. And that's the other thing, these are completely random. So when you have different assets, the generator randomizes it for you and it just puts the collections together in different ways. So as you can see, this girl got the red bow and the red choker. This girl got the red bow and the red choker with a different background. She got a different background. So that's how easy it is to go from creating your art in Canva. If you haven't watched that video, make sure you go check it out. And then taking that artwork, putting it into an NFT generator, and then coming out with your very own NFTs. I do have a video on smart contracts coming up. I haven't created that video yet, but for those of you that you want to bypass having to fool with any code at all, you just want a simple way to get your NFT done, create it in Canva, go through the art generator, and then just take your artwork and upload it onto platforms like OpenSea or Rarible. I do have videos on how to upload your artwork onto OpenSea and onto Rarible, and you do not have to know how to code to do that. So the only thing you would do is that you would just take these images and you would just go ahead and upload it onto OpenSea. So I will have those videos inside of the description as well, so that you can actually watch those videos and you can have a full complete process from art creation to art generation to actually uploading the NFTs on OpenSea or Rarible and actually selling your NFTs. So you have a full step process to go from beginning to end. All right, so it's just that simple to generate the art that we've created inside of Canva and turn them into all of these little pixel NFTs that we now have. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget, check out these other videos that I have. I'll put them in the description box so that you can actually know the full process and you don't get lost. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you like, you comment, and you subscribe. Make sure you like this video so I know that I can bring more NFT content. I do have more planned, so just like the video, make sure that you subscribe so that you actually keep up with my content. I have more NFT content coming, and I also have more general tech content coming because the channel isn't just about NFTs. It's just I really enjoy it right now, but I do have more tech videos coming, so make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so that you can get updates for when I actually post. And if you have any questions at all, make sure you put it inside of the comment section and I will double back and I will answer your questions. All right, guys, I'm tired of talking. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.